Now, the 2023 edition of the annual Rusinga Island Cultural Festival ended in a memorable fashion, having provided a unique opportunity for residents and visitors to learn about the rich archaeological and cultural heritage of the Abasuba people. And as Wycliffe Oketch now reports, for this week's edition of My Culture, the festival featured an array of cultural activities, including a cooking competition based on traditional methods.
The 19th edition of the annual Rusinga Island Cultural Festival was staged on Ngothe Island in Lake Victoria. The tiny Ngothe Island is administratively located within the confines of Rusinga Island Ward in Subanot constituency, Homa Bay County. Provision of free ferry services between the two islands gave access for a multitude of the locals and visitors to witness and feel the fascinating scenery that characterized the week-long festival. And thanks to the festival, the tiny Ngothe Island got its first motorable road, courtesy of the event's organizers, the business community also reaping handsomely from the showpiece.
We have gone to Mombasa for so long, so we are used to the process. Now I urge people to come explore the new frontier in tourism. That is Rusinga Island, the Homa Bay County, and other regions within the lake.
The festival featured an array of cultural activities which included boat racing for men and women, ball games, fishing, swimming, and presentation of the various archaeological fossils extracted from the island. The vast Rusinga Island hosts members of the Abasuba community, although Samuel Adede, the chairperson of the Abasuba Council of Elders, confesses that the Abasuba's culture life has been eroded by the influence of their Luo neighbors since the emergence of Christianity and modern education.
Watu wa Rusinga kijadi ni Wasuba, na mara walipowasili katika sehemu hizi za Nyanza tulikutana na Waluo, ndoa ikaanza kupita katikati yetu. Kuna wengi sana wake walikuwa Waluo. Alafu vile vile wakati elimu na dini ilipokuja, ilikuja kwa lugha ya Waluo. Sasa ikameza kidogo lugha ya Kisuba.
Adede says most cultural practices between the two communities today overlap to the extent that it has become difficult to draw a line between the two communities.
Ningewashauri vijana kwamba wafanye bidii kukuza lugha yao, kujifunza lugha yao. Ingawa mara nyingi unaona hata wale walioenda katika nchi za ng'ambo wamezaliwa huko wengine, lakini wakirudi nyumbani tunahimiza wajifunze lugha yao. Lugha ni utamaduni, lugha ni jamii. Ukipoteza lugha ni kama utamaduni wako.
This is evident in the cooking competition that was part of the 19th edition of the annual showpiece.
So for you to do that, you had
Yes. Chef Stephen Dongla has been tasked to judge the competing sets of cooks based on the traditional methods employed by the participants.
Culture was meant to give discipline, but also to be celebrated.
Sure.
And to understand what you do in your culture, what you do in my culture, and to celebrate it.
Yeah.
So when it's incorporated in this particular setup, I mean, it gives a different value even to the Homa Bay County through the Ministry of Sport, Culture, Tourism sector.
Dongla says the fireplace must conform to that used in the olden days and that the cooking material and ingredients must all be traditional.
Kuna wale kwa nakava na either matope,
Okay.
ama huyo ametumia unga ya ugali.
Hiyo ni unga,
Hii ni unga ya ugali, yes. You can either be creative with either way.
All right.
So by doing so, no steam is escaping.
Okay.
It's more like a modern days pressure cooker.
Kama tumeweka namna hiyo, ndio chakula itakuwa mzuri. Hiyo chakula ya nyama.
As opposed to the fortified packet flour, the participants must use the traditionally made flour if they are to win the contest.
In this particular, more like a carved stone,
Yes.
that they are used to grind a mixture of millet,
All right.
sorghum, maize, mostly for ugali, Waswahili wanasema sima,
To produce that flour.
produce that flour.
The eventual winner of the contest must also serve the cooked meal in a traditional manner. In this case, they will use banana leaves instead of the modern day plate. In the place of the serving spoon, they will use shells collected from the lake shores.
So ukishapika kwa nyungu, once watu wanaanza kupika chakula ya baki, is being hung here right in the middle of the kwa nyumba, because unapata nyumba wameka hii beam na roof juu. So this structure so zimehangiwa, unaweka chakula hapa. So paka haitafika hapa.
The annual Rusinga Island Cultural Festival is not just held for the locals to enjoy the festivities, but clearly it also provides a platform for the locals to relive the traditions of the Abasuba and by extension the people of Rusinga.
Umeona kama mapishi yanaendeleza ya kijadi, mchanganyiko wa Kiluo, mchanganyiko wa Kisuba, watu wa kale na vitu vya kale na michezo, vitu kama hivyo imetuleta kwa umoja.
For Channel 1, I am Wycliffe Oketch.